Okay. Welcome to Parenting Village's Lemonade Stand campaign. I'm Juszczak, Parenting Village board member, and I'm here with Katie Malarkey, board president.
Hi.
We're kicking off this campaign because it needs a little bit of explaining. You might be wondering a few things. What does Parenting Village do? Why do they need to fundraise? What is this campaign all about? And maybe even, how can I help? In this first of many virtual offerings this summer, we will hopefully answer those questions and spark your interest in following along with our campaign, participating in our events, and maybe even donating to our small but mighty village. Katie, can you start by giving us a little history of Parenting Village? How did this all start?
Gladly. Parenting Village was officially founded in 2013 by a local group of amazing moms who found it difficult to find support for caregivers in Rochester at that time. So in addition to being parents, they were also local business owners and therapists and leaders in the community, and they were able to take all of their various skill sets and work together to envision and create a village where everybody could feel held and supported wherever they were on their parenting journeys.
Awesome. Such an organic start, which is one of the many reasons I wanted to be involved on the board. In my time so far, I've witnessed this small but mighty group of women brainstorm, problem solve, and most of all, serve this community with love and care. Katie, what are the programs that Parenting Village offers?
So right now, our programming is currently comprised of three main branches. Nurture, which is where new parents can receive free in-home support from volunteer peers to help in whatever way they might need, like meal prep or light chores or playing with older siblings, or just offering that listening ear about how their path has been going so far. Unfortunately, Nurture in-home visits are currently on hold due to the coronavirus, but we are still offering personal calls and check-ins with any families that could use support during this challenging time. We are also offering our circles, which are free facilitated support groups for all types of caregivers, and they come in a range of different topics for individualized support. So right now, our weekly groups are the baby toddler circles for those with children age 0 to 3 years old, and the school age circle, which is for the 4 and up group. Bi-weekly, Kara hosts our Out of the Blue circle, which is specifically for caregivers that are having challenges in that pre or postpartum period. And monthly, we have a special circle for family members of those with medically fragile children. So thankfully, all of our circles have been able to transition to an online format through Zoom during the quarantine period. And we're just grateful that we've been able to keep supporting caregivers in and around Rochester, even though we can't physically be in the same room with them during this time. Lastly, we have our connection events. So normally that would include monthly events that give families or caregivers a chance to connect and meet doing fun activities like potlucks or trivia nights or even strawberry picking. And our largest annual event is the Family Fest, which is, I think, what most people know Parenting Village for. It's an amazing day of connecting local families to all of the awesome resources that are already in Rochester. We have all the businesses and organizations come, and they host an activity table where they do games or crafts for the kids, and it gives them the opportunity to then share what their organization offers with the adults that are there. We also have bounce houses and food trucks and climbing walls and class demonstrations. It's an incredible day. Last year we had over 50 businesses involved and over 1,500 attendees. It's also our largest fundraiser of the year, and this year, which would have been our 8th festival, we've sadly had to postpone it due to COVID-19.
Katie, you mentioned the Family Fest, and we know this year is so different. So many large annual events have had to be canceled, and Parenting Village was not left out, unfortunately. So since making the decision to cancel the Family Fest this year, we've attempted as a board to really preserve the parts that made it so valuable for families and businesses in our community, as you mentioned, Katie, the connection and education and just fun. And so we're excited to offer as many of these parts as we can in their own way virtually, hence our Lemonade Stand campaign. So there's a lot of ways that you can be involved and enjoy this time and hopefully pull parts of the Family Fest that maybe families would have enjoyed if they could come in person. So following us on Facebook is really the first step, so you can be updated about each week's events. There will be a weekly collaborative chat. So these are free videos featuring an interview style with a local expert offering some education and support in a less than 20-minute segment. Super easy to access when you might find it convenient. There will also be multiple weekly classes where you and your family can connect to Zumba, clowns, puppets, crafts, yoga, something for everyone. A schedule can be found on Facebook, so you can choose from all the different options for you and your family. There's a suggested donation of $8 for the classes or a package price for access to all of the classes through August, and those donations go right to Parenting Village. You can also bring the fun to your home and do this through a subscription craft box. So purchase a subscription for $100 and get 4 boxes with themed crafts for the whole family, delivered every other week from mid-July through September, actually, and support Parenting Village with your purchase. And then lastly, whether or not you choose to participate in these family-friendly activities, you can always donate directly to Parenting Village through Facebook, our website, and our new Venmo account. So don't forget to check in with the lemonade stand to see what your donations support and watch the pitcher fill up with donations each week. Katie, people might be wondering, where does my donation go? Can you share how donations support Parenting Village and all the work that we do?
Gladly. Well, I think most who know our small but mighty organization know that a large majority of the work, whether it be the marketing or the planning or facilitating of the circles, it's all done by volunteers, like our amazing board members or other local helpers. But we do still have some financial expenses for staff, like our fabulous nurture coordinator, or for outreach materials, like our small marketing rack cards, or the online expenses that come with having a presence. That help us to reach new families and caregivers so that we can tell them about all of our free programming. I'd say that everyone at Parenting Village, both past and present, are just truly grateful for each and every donation that we get, that it helps both the organization grow and continue to thrive, but also gets to the point of continuing our mission, which is to foster the health and well-being of children and families in Rochester by continuing to offer connection and support to all the caregivers.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Katie. This is helpful to just give a little taste of what we're about, why we do what we do. And for all of the families out there, we can't wait for you to join us virtually over the next few weeks. Join the fun and support other families in our community that are just finding their way through parenthood. The reach is extensive, and that's exciting for us and exciting to be able to continue to support even during this time where we can't be physically together. We're all in this together, and we all need a village to thrive. So take care and stay well.
Thank you.